Hello from Covenant Life Fellowship, where Ken Porter is the
That's
pastor.
me.
My name is Bev Porter, and welcome to Bev's Lifeline.
Yes.
Today, we wanted to talk to you about timing, and timing is everything. Let me tell you about a blog that I happen to be reading today. This is a blog that's written by pastors' wives, and this one particular pastor's wife went on to share about an experience that she had with her husband, her pastor. One Sunday they had a church meeting, and that church meeting did not go well at all. And so she went on to explain in this blog how when they got into the car after this church meeting, they were driving home and they poured over every aspect of that meeting. They went line by line, and she proceeded to tell him all that he did not do in that meeting. The things that he said that he shouldn't have said, the things that he did that he should not have done. And she realized as she was communicating to him that it was hurtful to him. She saw his countenance changing, and it was already a difficult meeting. And so she shared this with the rest of the wives that read this blog, and she wanted them to know that that was a mistake, that her role and our role is to be a cheerleader for our husbands, to encourage them, because it's a tough job, right?
Absolutely.
What she wasn't saying is that not to talk about things and not to share. She was saying the timing is important.
Mm-hmm.
Was it appropriate for her to go over every aspect of the things that he said while they were in the car on the way home? No. She probably should have waited and meditated on it, and maybe had a conversation with him when things were a little bit more settled, maybe that evening. And so it was good advice.
Very good advice.
Timing is everything, right?
Timing is, Paul talks about this in 1 Corinthians 10th chapter, 23rd verse, where he says that I have the right to say what I want to say. I have the right to do everything that I want to do. But is it always expedient that I do and say what's on my mind? We have to be very careful. Yes. To, first of all, allow ourselves to represent Christ and not ourselves and just blurting out. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago about being able to respond versus reacting.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And how important that is, right? When you respond, you're giving yourself time to think about what you want to say before you say it. Mm-hmm. Giving yourself time to pray on it before it comes out of your mouth. Yeah. And Ken knows this, and I've said it many times in the course of our marriage. When we're in public, my prayer is to never ever say anything that would be harmful, especially in public. If he is saying something that maybe I don't quite agree with, unless it is something that's causing great harm to other people, I don't have to correct him in public. I just don't. And I'm mindful of that. I never want to cause you to lose face in public. That mm-hmm. requires discipline.
Yes.
And self-control, mm-hmm. right? That's not to say that I would bring harm to you in private either, but you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. So I thought that what that pastor's wife chose to share in the blog was just so helpful, and mm-hmm. Ken and I talked about it quite a bit. And know that timing is everything,
and worth sharing.
And it was worth sharing, mm-hmm. right? And so let's be each other's cheerleader.
Absolutely.
Let's elevate each other. Let's build each other up. Let's speak life and not death.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
It's power in the tongue.
Power in the tongue.
Mm-hmm.
And understand that when we are together in public, understand that people are watching.
Absolutely.
And taking note. And we're mm-hmm. the example to follow. What kind of example mm-hmm. do you want to leave? Right? Yes. You want to leave a positive example, right?
Yes. Assume positive intent. Yeah. And always make sure that you do things decent and in order. At home and abroad.
At home and abroad. Right.
Hey, This is ministry.
It is ministry. And because it's ministry, we pray that you will choose to like it. And we pray that you will choose to share it.
Yes.
And until we are together again, know that we love you infinity. We
Yes.
really, really do. Bye for now.